What is up, everybody? Hope you're having a great Monday. Right now, we've got a personal break for David Edwards for some WW, or not WWE, so used to wrestling, 2022 AEW Metal Universe cards. So I'm going to go ahead and get this shared over to the group, tag David, and we will go ahead and get started. Personally, I have not seen a lot of AEW. I'm a huge WWE fan, but I do keep along with it a little bit, and these are some really fun cards, so looking forward to this break. All right, got it shared over to the group. Go ahead and check this out. Get David tagged. We are doing personal breaks all day for the Score Football that you can find on the Facebook page. So I highly recommend checking that out. It's a great deal and a fun way to get into a break on a Monday, which has not been common lately. All right, got David tagged in the group. Go ahead and give him about 30 more seconds to jump on in. Then we will go ahead and get started. All right. Here we go. Got 2 hobby boxes. Gonna get 3 retros per box on average. 7 cards per back. 15 packs per box. Chances for autos in these. Jambalaya cards, Skybox Premium cards, PMGs. Lots of nice stuff. Oh, got it sealed down the front too. Used to, once you get the plastic off, it just opens right up. Get that there. There. Got our first empty box there. All right. Let's go ahead and get started for David. Got a nice MJF Technicians there. Go ahead and get that one sleeved. I know he's big talent right now. It's going to go places in the wrestling world. We've got a blue Dr. Britt Baker. Nice one there. And I haven't watched a ton of AEW, but she fascinates me because she's a dentist in real life and rushes between her practice and being a wrestler. So that's some real dedication right there. Then we've got a nice alternate background there of Penelope Ford. I believe these are the short prints. There should be one in every pack based on the checklist there. It's the last 50 cards of the set. It's really hard to show on camera with the names blend in with the bottom of the card there. Make them the same color. Ooh, we got a nice Planet Metal there. Powerhouse Hobbs. Die cut. Go ahead and get that in a top loader. I know that's one of those inserts you're really looking for there. There you go, David. Nice looking card there. Got a blue Scorpio Sky. Go ahead and sleeve all these blue ones for now. Got a Tony Schiavone. Nice announcer card there. It looks like those die cuts do take the place of the other not low numbered cards, but the last 50, the rarer cards to complete the set. Lower numbered base cards. Got a Bonzo Gonzo, Dax Harwood there. Fun looking card. I believe these are 1 out of every 8 to 10 packs. Got the Adam Cole blue. Another MJF base card there. Maxwell Jacob Friedman. Was in the Iron Claw for all of 2 seconds as the fake Von Erich brother. Was rumored to go to WWE a little bit earlier this year and decided to stick with AEW, so that's a cool card there. John Moxley. Ooh, then we got a Intimidation Nation of Scorpio Sky. Nice looking card there. Lots of fun inserts in this set. Some of them are really unique. Cool looking back of the card too. Go ahead and get that one top loaded. And we got a blue variant here of Chris Jericho. No, that's one of David's favorite wrestlers. There you go, David. Nice little blue parallel Chris Jericho there for you. Finish with that pack with the Butcher. I said these cards are really hard to see the names on because they choose the same color as the card. Ooh, you got a nice metal universe there of Chris Jericho. There you go, David. Another one of your boy. These cards are really beautifully designed. Lots of cool inserts. Nice parallels. Got a blue Layla Hirsch there. Danhausen. I know he's a polarizing figure in the wrestling world. Some people really love him. Some people can't stand him. But either way, that's part of what's fun about wrestling, right? Lots of people to root for, root against, and it really depends on personal preference for every single one. Some people you love to hate, and some people you hate to love. Nice Mark Henry card there. Sting. Some of the older guys. There's Jade Cargill, now a wrestler with WWE, but back then she was AEW, so that's a cool one there. Oop. Got another die cut card here of the merch, Tay Mello. It's kind of a cool looking t-shirt shaped card right there. It's definitely something unique. Haven't seen a lot of those in my time. This might be. Let me see if I can't get this in the sleeve better. The die cut does not want to. There we go. There you go, David. We'll go ahead and top load that one. The cool looking die cut. I want to protect the t-shirt design. Got a blue Tay Mello. I'll sleeve that one. Lee Moriarty. Got a gold there of Athena. Another nice looking card there for you. There you go, Mr. David. Got a blue card of this pack is Pac. And we've got a William Regal in the back there. Now in NXT, I believe. It's one of their talent managers. He was at the debut of SmackDown on USA the other night. Bryan Danielson. Another good vet there. Used to wrestle as Daniel Bryan. Got an Anna Jay there. Galaxy background. Get that one top loaded as well. There you go there. Our blue for this pack is going to be Sammy Guevara. You know, he was another hot one in AEW for a while. Lots of excitement circulating around him. I feel a little bit thicker than the others. Could be wrong. Could just be the chrome. We do have it there. Got a gold there of Adam Cole. There is CM Punk cards in this set as well. And that's a chase for a lot of people. Been a big wrestler for multiple companies. There you go there. Our blue of this pack is going to be Orange Cassidy. Kind of a more comedic wrestler. Appreciate some of the stuff I've seen of him. I appreciate his take on it. All right, last stack here of this first hobby box for David. Appreciate you getting into a personal break today. A lot of fun, especially love wrestling. Just a reminder to anybody else watching, we are doing personal breaks today as well for Score Football. Doing a sale on those. You can check those out. Highly recommend it. Got another base Chris Jericho there. Ooh, there you go. Nice one there, David. A jambalaya of Kenny Omega. That's a big one. Let's make sure we can fit in this sleeve here. There you go. I know those aren't guaranteed. Those are usually highly sought after, especially if someone like Kenny Omega. I think he was ranked by PWE or PWI this year as one of the top 5 wrestlers to look after. So good one there, David. Okay, I'm just now seeing David's comments. For some reason, it was not populating my Facebook. So there we go. Nice one there. Hopefully we can continue that streak for you. The sick looking card too. They're kind of like skateboard. Not even shaped. Like obviously they kind of look like, but the material they're made out of feels like a grip from a skateboard, which is interesting. I've never seen a card made out of that type of material, so that's another positive to it. Hey Emmett, what's going on? Yeah, he's been huge in a lot of different areas. I know even before he was with AEW, a lot of people were talking about Kenny Omega and their excitement around him. So that's a great name. Any jambalaya is cool, but ooh, there you go, David. I know you like her as well. Dr. Britt Baker on the merch. Nice t-shirt design card. These are unique. I don't know if I ever would have thought to make a card designed to look like a t-shirt, but yeah, here we are. I don't want to, there we go. Maybe. These do not want to sit in the sleeves. There you go. Get that one top loaded for you as well. Hopefully we can get an auto. I know autos are a little bit harder to come by in the AEW product. They are 1 per 75 packs, but if we can get a nice CM Punk auto in here. Bryan Danielson on the blue for you. Looks like these do come 1 out of every pack, but Still nice looking cards. Then we have our first appearance, everybody's favorite, or least favorite, CM Punk, when he was with AEW. Had a very interesting run. Lots of controversy, but you know, that's kind of the territory with wrestling. Never know what's blurring the line between kayfabe and real life. Personally, I like CM Punk. I think a lot of it is just his personality. Is why a lot of people think he's very abrasive, and I totally understand that. Got a gold here of Ortiz Long. Go ahead and sleeve and top load that one for you. There you go there. Got our blue of the pack of Dax Harwood. Got Samoa Joe, who's come to fame recently in the show Twisted Metal. There you go. There's a hardware. Ooh, those are nice. Of Nick Jackson, one of the founders of AEW. It's actually an acetate card. Kind of hard to see on camera, but it's kind of like a negative refractor. Not refractor, like a negative image burned into the back of the card. Meant to say reflection is what I was trying to think of. Nice looking card there for David. Technically, all these cards are for David, but you still got to shout him out. There you go. Right? And this is just your first box. You still got another one to go. There's a blue Thunder Rosa there for you. Got a nice Jim Ross there on the base. Another legend in the wrestling industry. Worked in a lot of different territories. One of the best color commentators in wrestling history, I would argue. And I don't think many people would fight that. Looks like we got another blueprint called Technicians for you. Of Penta El Zoro M. Like the blueprint-esque design there. Shows off the nice moves. Got our blue insert of the pack, Jamie Hayter. Sorry, these cards are so hard to read. It's even harder to show on camera, but all the name, like you can see it there because it reflects, but all the names are the same color as the strip that they put them on for the most part, so they're very difficult. Yes, sir, I'll promote that. And it is numbered too. 12 of 20. Unless that's just the series right there, David, but it's got that right there if you can see it. That might just be the series, but Might go a little bit bigger here. There we go. I'm glad to hear it, David. Glad to hear it makes up for that WWE Prism case you got. There you go. Go ahead and actually put that one up here. Kenny Omega coming out of that first personal. Still got one more pack left in this first break, or in this first box, rather. Hey, Dallas. Nice to hear it. I'm glad you're a huge AEW fan. It's been a really fun product to open so far. To be honest, I'm more of a WWE fan because of how I grew up, but nothing against AEW. I think there's a place for both of them. Both have lots of enjoyable content. There you go. We got a Adam Cole, the Galaxy background. Last blue card is going to be Ruby Soho. There you go. All right, let me get this base moved out of the way. Go ahead and get into our second hobby. See if we can't get another jambalaya or something like that in here for David. Carefully slice this box open because I know they seal the front of those. Got the other empty box there. Get these moved around. Yeah, here you go, David. Like I said, that might just be the series if there's 20 jambalayas in the set. I think that's what it is. It's not like embossed in there like Topps or Panini, but it says 12 of 20, so. Got our first gold, Jay Lethal. Got our first blue, gonna be Scorpio Sky. Jungle Boy Jack Perry, famous for his feud with CM Punk. Got a nice palladium there of Athena on the acetate card. Got a Claudio Castagnoli. As our blue for that pack. – Yeah, Greg. So when you these are personal breaks right now. So if you buy on the website or buy into the Score Football break that we have on Facebook and on the website right now, you can select to either have it shipped to you or do a personal break, and we'll open it on camera. And if you bought into a normal break, those open as soon as the product sells out. And then we get you a team, or it's a random team depending on which break you bought into. But we'll always tag you before we open it, even if it's a personal break, so you'll always know when we're going live. Personal? Yep. So it should open after this. Calm Cesaro, we know you're a W. Yes, I am. I'm not ashamed to admit it. I'm kind of a novice when it comes to AEW. Got a nice technicians of John Moxley. Got another blue of Bryan Danielson, aka Daniel Bryan. Ooh, we got an autograph there of Christian Cage. Nice one. There you go, David. Now, correct me if I'm wrong here, because like I said, I am a novice. But he has a storyline right now, or at least he did. Last time I checked with the Rated R Superstar. I know he's not called Edge anymore, but nice one there, David. Go ahead and put your auto up, because those are not guaranteed. Got another blue Ruby Soho. He's the daddy of AEW. Love it. Feels like we got another one of those t-shirt cards coming up, so I'm trying not to let it fall down. Looks like we got a Lance Archer on the merch. Cool looking cards. Definitely a unique concept having t-shirt shaped cards of the wrestlers merch, but I would not mind a t-shirt shaped card of Austin 316. Got another blue card there of Dr. Britt Baker. Like I said, she's one of the few AEW people I do know a decent amount about. Got another gold there for you. You and me both, Preston. I was saying earlier, I think it's fascinating just that she still does that. Like, she will fly from her dental practice to an AEW show. Like, that's dedication to a craft that even some of the most veteran wrestlers haven't shown. Like, that's a whole nother level. Go back in the next day and get go right back to work after taking all of that stress on your body would be crazy. Dallas is a Penta Gold card. And it's crazy to look at it too with her being a real dentist. I wonder which one is her like wrestling's probably just her passion, like her hobby. Like not a hobby obviously because she's doing it professionally, but you know what I mean, like she still sees. Got a nice one there of Wardlow. She still does another job just because she likes it. I can't imagine how little sleep you get doing that too. Like I know a lot of these wrestlers are on the road all but like a week out of the year. Then we got a nice blue base of Sting here. He actually retired on my birthday this year, which is kind of cool. Love him back from his WCW days. These packs love to like rip halfway through and then lots of nice looking base cards in this set. Got another gold here, Scorpio Sky. Got our next blue base card of Dax Harwood. Yeah, I definitely agree, Dallas. I don't know if he's like the only icon, but I definitely think he would be up there. Maybe on the Mount Rushmore. Done a lot in a lot of different companies. I think it's crazy that Sting was almost part of the NWO before Hogan decided to make the shift. Definitely, if you guys haven't checked it out, there's a series I think you can find it on YouTube called "Who Killed WCW." It's a 4-part miniseries, but I definitely recommend it if you're into the older wrestling. It's got a fascinating perspective. Got a nice card there, Tay Mello. Honestly, my favorite part of wrestling isn't even like obviously I love watching the matches and storylines and things, but like I love the history of it. So anytime I can find a nice wrestling documentary, no matter what promotion it's about, I will always check it out. Got a Thunder Rosa on our blue base for that pack. Yeah, he did come into the Wolf Pack later, but I'm pretty sure they wanted him to turn earlier. And then Hogan was like, "That's not going to work for me, pal." Another William Regal. I would also like the Undertaker, David. I'm with you. Like I like Sting a lot, but I think Taker is one of the most prolific wrestlers out there, both in and out of the ring. Thing that even that he still continues to do for young talent and helping them through and coaching them, I think is unmatched. Got another Bonzo Gonzo of Hangman Adam Page. There you go. Got another Jamie Hayter on the blue base. Personally, I really like the wrestlers with good promos. So I'm a huge Ric Flair fan, Jake the Snake Roberts, people of that nature. Our last stack here. Yeah, exactly. Preston. Hogan was kind of losing favor. Hulkmania was kind of dying off. He knew he had to save his career somehow. That's such a... There you go. Got a nice card there. Scorpio Sky. Such a crazy dynamic in general, too, because depending on who you talk to, that was either... Well, I mean, business-wise, it was a smart move, but I think a lot of the guys in that locker room did not like the way that he kind of took over. I know Booker T has been very vocal about how he felt. Oh, that one's like glued together. There we go. Got a nice blue Hangman Adam Page. Yeah, Dallas, that was one of the things I followed in AEW for a little bit was when he was his manager. I think he's still signed to a contract, but I don't think he does it much. And I think that's more for health reasons than it is because he doesn't like doing it. I got a chance to meet Jake about a year ago, and he said he does struggle sometimes with like just all the travel and things of that nature. So, oh yeah, Preston, you're right. You didn't save AEW or WCW. Yeah, Jake's been having health issues for a long time. I know when I met him, he was on oxygen and stuff. He seems to be doing well, but let's see if we can complete it there for you, David. Got another Tacticians of Jay Lethal. There we go. Got our blue of Penelope Ford. I do love Dark Side Preston. That's my absolute favorite as well. I think it's cool too because it tells a lot of the stories that other people or other like channels and documentary makers, even WWE, AEW themselves, don't necessarily tell. So you get a lot of inside knowledge on some less known stories. Got another nice Punk base card there. The one on Jake the Snake too is really fascinating. If I had to pick a wrestler in AEW who would be my favorite, based on the ones I know, it's not going to come to shock to anybody. I do love the wrestler formerly known as Edge, the Rated R Superstar. He's always been one of my favorites, so I like watching him. Britt Baker as well. Like I said, I think she's the one that impresses me the most. Because it's just crazy that... There you go. There's another Planet Metal, Jay Lethal. Yeah, Preston. I think the hard part with like WWE or even AEW or another promotion doing their own documentary series like that, Adam Copeland. Yeah, I was like, I can't remember his last name, so I know the rated R. I was like Adam something, but I love Adam Copeland, and I listened to a podcast to him recently, and he just knows so much about the business and really cares. There's that for you, David. But going back to the documentary part. I think it's hard when a promotion does their own because they're a lot more intentional and a lot more, I would say, closed-doored about what they reveal. Ooh, I do like Orange Cassidy too, Dallas. I think he's got a great take on his personality and his style of wrestling. But yeah, I think WWE, well, I mean, even with that Rock and Cody Rhodes documentary that just came out, I guarantee you a lot of that is not how it comes out or how it happened, but they don't want to appear as though they're the bad guy ever. And I'm not saying they are in that situation, but I think that's the beauty of Dark Side of the Ring is it's a lot more unbiased and raw than I think you would get if one of the promotions made their own documentaries, which I have seen some of the WWE documentaries and they're really enjoyable. There you go. Got a hook on the merch. Another one of those t-shirt designed cards. But I think when the wrestlers are just asked how they feel on certain situations, or when they actually tell the stories that aren't, I don't want to say censored is the right word, but they have a lot more freedom on Dark Side or things of that nature than they do if they're contracted by WWE to make a WWE documentary. Got our blue base there, Powerhouse Jones. Yeah, exactly. Things like the Montreal Screwjob, like that, AEW would have, or not AEW. I'm looking at the cards, reading it. WWE would have made themselves out to not have any stake in that fight or any sway in that. If they had made a documentary that would have been like, well, there was just personal differences, and Shawn Michaels chose. Well, they would have pinned it all on Bret Hart. I guess Bret Hart's back now a little bit with a Legends contract, but with Shawn Michaels still working for them, it would have been a much different story than what really happened. All right, last pack here for David. Got a nice Feeling That Love of Athena. Go ahead and get that top loaded as well. It's nice. Talks all about her debut in AEW. I think what'll be interesting to see, I mean, I don't know how long Dark Side will be around, hopefully for a long time, but one day I would love to see a documentary on why Cody left AEW, because I know Cody won't talk about it, and he says it's not his story to tell, but I would love to know what happened. Then we got a nice blue base of MJF there, one of the big stars. Another one, like I think Adam Copeland's still my favorite, but I also really enjoy MJF. Especially like watching his interactions with fans at meet and greets and stuff. Beautiful. All right. That'll do it for that box. I'm going to go ahead and get these base moved out of the way, and then we'll do a recap for David. All right, here we go. Got a nice Feeling That Love for you. The merch of Hook. Got a die-cut Planet Metal of Jay Lethal. Technicians of Jay Lethal. Got the Scorpio Sky. I believe those are the retro-looking cards. Tay Mello. Got a gold Scorpio Sky. Have a good evening, Preston. Thanks for hopping on. Wardlow. Got a gold Painta. The merch, Lance Archer. Like I said, some of these cards are hard to read, so got a Palladium of Athena. For some reason, they picked colors that do not. Got a gold Jay Lethal. Got a nice Adam Cole. Got a Hardware of Nick Jackson. Like I said, that one's cool because it's like an acetate, so it's actually see-through on the card. Got the negative kind of burnt in behind him. Got a gold Ortiz Long. Got a nice merch of Britt Baker. Got a nice gold of Adam Cole. Anna Jay. Got a gold of Athena. The merch of Tay Mello. Got a Intimidation Nation, Scorpio Sky. Nice looking card there. Then our first Planet Metal we got, Powerhouse Hobbs. Then we've got the auto there for you, David. Christian Cage. Nice looking card there too. And then, to kick it all off, close it up, we've got that nice jambalaya of Kenny Omega. That's going to do it for this personal break for David. If you're interested in getting in a personal break, you can check them out at ironlion.com, or we do have the Score football going on right now that I would highly recommend. And put the one in a personal break, and I'll break it open for you. Have a good night, everybody.